In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to install every kind of mod in MX Bikes, and this is going to include tracks, boots, helmet, gear, literally everything you can think of. One of the most important things is where are we going to safely download these mods so you don't have to worry about any viruses or anything. Make sure you get it from a reputable site. I usually go off MX Bikes shop or this MX Bikes mods page that you see right in front of your screen here. One of the first things you're obviously going to download in game is going to be a track. So I'm going to show you how to download a track right now. We're going to hit the tracks tab right up here. A lot of times for new beginners, I recommend going to difficulty, hitting beginner. This is going to show a ton of tracks that are just super chill and laid back, but still going to be able to get you a nice flow going and feeling like you're absolutely shredding. I'll just go ahead and choose this track here. Scroll all the way down to the bottom here. Go ahead and click download from mega.nz. Once we hit the download, it's going to show up this guy here. When I first started to figure this out, I thought it was like, oh no, virus is coming on my screen. No, it's just the mod downloading. So don't sweat it. Go ahead and click these three dots here. Hit download. We can go to our downloads. Make sure you hit downloads here and then hit save. Once it's saved, we can open up our file explorer. What you're going to want to do is you're going to do a Control-C on a keyboard or right click on your mouse and hit copy. Either one is literally doing the exact same thing. And you're going to go to documents over here, find Pyboso, MX Bikes, mods, tracks. There should be a motocross tab here. If it's a motocross track like I just downloaded, go ahead and double click it. And then you can either right click on the mouse and hit paste, like so, and there it is, or you can do a Control-V on a keyboard and that will do the same thing. Let's go ahead and see the sick new track that we just downloaded. I like to save time and I just searched the track that I literally just downloaded right here. And here we are in the track. This thing is absolutely epic. Gonna hit these whoops, baby. Oh my gosh, sending it. This does in fact work as I'm going off and being a goon, but that is how to download pretty much any track in MX Bikes. Let's move on to how to download bikes. To download the OEM bike packs, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to bikes, go to new bikes, OEM motocross bike pack here. You're going to want to hit the download tab right here, do the full pack in Mediafire or Mega. Either one is completely fine. All right, what you can do now is you can double click this zipped file and you can click the mods, drag it into your downloads like so. And then once it's dragged over here, you'll see the mods folder. Click that bad boy and you'll want to click bikes. You'll want to highlight all of these guys here by clicking the top one, holding shift, clicking the bottom one, and then doing a Control-C. You're going to go to documents, Pyboso, MX Bikes, and then your mods folder, and then you're going to go to bikes and do a Control-V. They will all show up right here just like that. You're going to want the folder and the PKZ file. You're also going to want to do this with the tires. So go back to your downloads, mods, tires, copy this guy here, and then do the same thing. Go to Pyboso, MX Bikes, mods, but instead of bikes, we're going to put it in tires, do a Control-V. As you can see, it's right there. And now your MX OEM bike pack is properly installed and ready to go, so you can go ahead and put some sick graphics on it. So let's go ahead and do that now. In the bikes tab, you can go to liveries. That's basically your graphics. Click the bike that you want. Personally, I kind of want to do a Yamaha because it sounds really fun right now. You're going to want to make sure that with the OEM bike pack, if you did not buy the model swaps, that you make sure it is not for a model swapped bike. For instance, this 2027 YZ450 is a model swap, and it says right here, model swap by Frankie 37. You're not going to be able to download this mod with just the stock OEM bike pack. You're going to have to buy the model swap from the MX Bikes shop page in order to have this guy work. So let's find one that is pretty basic that I can download without having to spend any money on. This one looks pretty sick. I like the look of this, so we're going to try this one out. Just going to hit Mediafire download, hit download, copy this, so do a Control-C. We're going to go to our documents, as you know, Pyboso, MX Bikes, and then we're going to go to mods, bikes. Here we're going to find the bike that we wanted, so it's the 2023 Yamaha YZ450F. And then we're going to go to paints folder. Make sure you click the paints folder. Do not copy it in here. Click the paints folder and then do a Control-V. and that is going to show the MotoZone Racing Public V2 graphics kit. So let's take a look and see what it looks like. So you can do that for any graphics that you want as long as it's not a model swap. Let's move on to how to get gear. All right, I found some O'Neal gear that I love. I ride O'Neal in real life, and I'm actually sponsored by them, so make sure you guys pick up some O'Neal gear in real life. It's probably the most amazing jersey and pants that I've ever ridden in, to be honest with you. Like, they just feel so comfortable and good, and the airflow is absolutely fantastic in them. They literally flex in all the right spots, so make sure you get some. Link is in the description for any O'Neal gear that you need if you actually ride dirt bikes in real life. Otherwise, to install this, you know the typical deal. Go ahead and download it from MediaFire. Gonna hit that bad boy download link. A pop-up's gonna come. We're gonna exit out of it because we don't care about pop-ups. As you can see, it's a zipped file, so we can just go ahead, click it. And a lot of times what I can do is if you want to, you can just drag it into the downloads. I'm gonna try to right click it and extract all just to see what happens. There is all of your files here. Just want to do a Control C, and then you're going to go to mods, and then you're going to go to rider, and then don't put it in any of here. Go to riders in this guy, and then default MX paints, and then here's where you're going to put a Control V. And there's our O'Neal gear right there. We're also going to download a helmet really quick before I show you everything. It just makes it a lot easier in all of this. So let's find a helmet that we think is cool too. So basically, for any helmet that you're going to want, you're going to need the base helmet and then the paint. I have the Bell Moto 10 as my base here, along with a couple others. You can do like the 2020 Bell here, and then paints. And then that's going to show you a ton of options. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to download your choice of a base helmet, which would be like a Bell Moto 10, a Moto 9, a 60 ATR. And then once you have that downloaded, you're going to go ahead and click it, go into it, go to paints, find the cool scheme that you want in the game, download that just like you would a PNT file for a bike, and then throw it in here and in the paints folder of that helmet, and it'll show up. So let's go ahead and I'll show you the gear that we downloaded and the helmet that we have. So basically, here is my base helmet, which is a Bell Moto 10 in this case. We're gonna go to helmet paint. I made my own right here, but let's just try a couple others. Basically, like I said, where you download the paint file of it and put it into the base folder. Oh, dude, look at the Red Bull. That is sick. There's the Red Bull helmet. That looks so good. Let's go ahead and get that gear that we downloaded as well. There's the pink and blue. I think we need to change up our boots now. So let's show you how to download some boots. To download boots, you just go into the rider tab, hit boots, and then from there, we're going to get our model first. All right, hopefully these are some free options. These Garnet SG22s look pretty sick. I actually really like the look of these. So I'm going to try to download these guys. So we can go to our mods here, go to rider, and then we can go to boots. There is the SG12s that I downloaded a long time ago, and that's just the PKZ. So we can do the SG22s, hit save. There's our Garnet SG22s. Looking absolutely sick. All right, now we have the boots downloaded. Let's go ahead and get some gloves downloaded as well. So we're gonna go to our rider here, go to gloves. Let's try these 100% gloves just because I think they look kind of cool. So we're gonna go here and do the same thing, download these guys. I know it feels repetitive, but I just wanna go over all of this stuff with you guys so that you can download all of these things and not have to worry about if something goes wrong or anything like that. So here they are now downloaded. Go ahead and copy all of them, go to documents. You're gonna want to hit riders and then default MX, and then you're gonna hit gloves here, and that's where they all show up. Let's do the black 100%. Yeah, those look sick. So in order to install goggles, what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to go to your mods and then rider, and a lot of times it's in the helmets tab. So whatever helmet that you rock, I rock the Bell Moto 10 or the 2020 Bell, it doesn't matter. I'll just do the 2020 Bell. There's a goggles folder. Double click that and then put the goggles PNT into the folder here under goggles, and it'll show up in game. If I did miss anything, I know there's other things that you can download, but this is just a straight guide for the easiest stuff that you can download and stuff for beginners or intermediate people that are just looking to make the game a little bit more fun and customizing to them. So leave a comment down below if I missed anything that you want to know how to download, and I'd be happy to help you guys out. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. We'll talk to you again in the next one. Remember, Jesus loves you, so do I.